but the war on drugs as well as martial law, both big talking points in the speech.
That's absolutely right, Dave. And to be honest, it was a rather hard to follow speech at times. But true to form, President Duterte spent the most time defending his war on drugs and why he had to put the whole southern island of Mindanao under martial law. With the war on drugs, he reiterated that the crackdown will continue at all costs and he will not be swayed by pressure, whether it be international or local. And Duterte also spent a good amount of time lambasting his critics, which include the Human Rights Commissioner, a couple of local media outlets, and yes, even former U.S. President Barack Obama. As for martial law, well, the president says he has no inclination to expand it nationwide at this stage because he doesn't want to look stupid in the eyes of the public. According to him, though, martial law through to the end of the year is still the fastest and the only way to quell rebellion in the South. But the way he sees it, his crackdown on the war on drugs as well as a strong hand approach to martial law is what's going to boost the economy moving forward. Dave?
Reggie, we also got the budget for 2018 that's been submitted. How does that stack up?
Well, the budget is a record amount. It's about 12% higher than last year. We're talking to the tune of 3.8 trillion pesos, or about $75 billion. The biggest outlays will go to infrastructure as well as education, pretty much in line with the government's socio-economic agenda. But moving forward, what analysts are saying is that it will all come down to the big tax reform overhaul. That's going to be on two fronts. Number one, how well, or rather how soon the Senate is able to pass the tax reform plan and how many concessions they might have to make. And number two, just how effective this whole crackdown on the big tax evaders will be. I mean, Duterte has already alluded to Mighty Corporation, which will eventually be sold to Japan Tobacco. He wants to use that as an example of how serious they are when it comes to chasing the big tax evaders, Heidi.